just come down to the beach this afternoon, just after all the walks they've had, beginning of half term. And I've just come across this nodule here. I'm just giving it a slice down the middle. And it has quite a few ammonites in there for me. Some nice lovely calcite, the dark ones and the much lighter ones. So another great find. So you never know what you're going to find, even if you're last on the beach. So this is a nodule I found just up the slip. It's a fine looking nodule, and I have already cracked it. I'll just show you that in a minute or two. I'm just cleaning the rest of the muck on it. It's come straight from the very sticky wet mud, so it's very, very mucky. And I'll just show you. So here is the ammonite. So this is a Arneostrus ammonite. You can just see this is part of the ammonite here. It's a lovely, almost white, golden ammonite, calcite. And hopefully there should be a few more ammonites in there and the rest in here. So I should be able to take the rock down and expose this ammonite here. So this is a part nodule I found in the cliff this morning. It's a very mucky one again. So I'm just going to clean it for you now. And once you clear some of the mud away, you can see that there's some ammonites here. And I think there should be some more on the side as well. And often they will break on the cross section where ammonites are, because it will be the weakest pointed part of the nodule. So I'll show you what we have. So we've got some nice signs of some ammonites running up through here and on this way here. And this is kind of a, looks like a big block of calcite, which could be part of a larger ammonite inside, which perhaps was on the other side of the nodule here. So this is the other end of an ammonite chamber, which would be here if it was still attached. This is a Connie Wyatt ammonite. Iron pyrite, that's the gold look. And this has just been washed straight from the mud. And you see it's done a good job of cleaning it. Very nice example. So I've spotted something in the water just here, and I wonder whether you can see it. This, I think, is a coprolite. I can tell just by the shape. I can see the ridges already. I'll just see by the shape as well, hopefully. Yep. I can tell from the shape here. So this is a photocoprolite. Let's see if we can see any scale. So again, this has been washed straight from the mud. The tide's come over it and it has been washed out into this puddle here. It's quite a dark one actually. It's a, you can see the shape, the detail there. I don't think I can see any scale. But you often find there's a nice flat piece. This is the flat side. You'll often have a rigid side. So that will be an ichthyosaur or coprolite. So this is the same coprolite I showed you in the last clip. I've cleaned it all up now, and again you can see just by the shape and almost the texture, you can tell it's a coprolite belonging to an ichthyosaur. This is quite a dark example, but we also get light versions, and this one has a lovely display of fish scale throughout. And this is probably almost as light as they come. I've never found a lighter one than this. Then they almost just get almost black completely. So this is a pyritic one, and you can tell by the weight that it's a pyrite one. It's so heavy. Again, you have the shape, recognizable shape, with some fish scale throughout. Here's another one. You can see the lovely display of fish scale again, right through here. You can also find bone and vertebrae and even teeth in coprolites. And this one here is one of my current favourites. Wonderful display of scale. And all these darker bits are part of the bone throughout the coprolites. There's a wonderful shape. So that's a nice examples of different sorts of coprolites, ichthyosaur coprolites that you can find here at Lyme Regis. And these are all fairly big examples. You can get almost very, very small ones as well. I wanted to show you some more examples of promoniferous ammonites that I find in these nodules. And often there will be a nice display of promoniferous ammonites together like this. And this is a really quite nice big example. You can see just the outer bit poking out. And it will just be tucked in the rock here. And again on the same line, some smaller ones. And again there's part of one. And here we have a part iridescent ammonite, mother of pearl ammonite just there. Let's see what else we have. I think there's some here. You can just see there's a bit of a bump in the rock. And that's a nice indication that hopefully there'll be another ammonite in there. I can just see a little one poking out there. There might be just one here as well. I'll just flip this over and you can see that there's a nice mixture of ammonites, dark ones. We've got these ones which are for the ammonites are just popped clean from the rock when I've split it. Another large example of a promoniferous ammonite here. Another one poking through here. So all these rocks here are the ones I've shown in the video today. I've split them down even further to reveal more. Mainly these rocks contain the promoniferous ones, but you can also find asterosteruses and xiphosteruses as well. These are a lovely pair of ammonites, lovely colour. And again, this one was at the back here. And here is an asterosterus. You can just see this part here, so I've split it here, and you can see there it is, just hiding under the rock just here. And two little negatives here, they just popped clean. And possible signs of more ammonites within this rock. That's a very smart one. And a couple of dark ones here. So they're nice to see, almost new when you split the rock open. But these will all need to be worked on to reveal the ammonite fully. And I'll just show you this one here. This is one I've managed to prep out. This is the same rock as all these here. And this is a lovely promoniferous ammonite. So this is from a very similar rock type. And I've used a hammer and chisel initially. And I've just cleaned that up with an electric tool. But they're usually very, very smart ammonites. And this is a wonderful example of this lovely ammonite promoniferous species. of a good size as well, but as you can see there has been larger ones and smaller ones.